ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to this new class. The title for these classes on Tuesday is the stance on contemporary Islamic topics. The reason why we chose this specific topic is because of the hadith that we posted as well, where the Prophet ﷺ tells us that there will come a time where the one who is practicing their religion, holds on to their religion, is like the one who is holding on to hot coal. And this comparison that the Prophet ﷺ is making is to show that there will come a time where practicing your religion will become more and more difficult because of the circumstances, because of the people around you. Religion will become something that people run away from, something that people find strange, and so on. So the hope is in these short classes for us to tackle and to speak about certain aspects in the religion that need to be re-emphasized for the sake of individuals and communities. So inshallah, the topic at hand today is marriage. It is a topic that we've discussed many times in khutbahs and we've had workshops and so on. But the idea today is just for us to understand the importance of it, the threats that faces marriage, both directly and indirectly. Marriage is, as we all know, a very big part of our religion, of our faith. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He speaks about marriage in the Quran, He speaks about love, He speaks about compassion, tranquility, peace, and these type of words are used. When Allah Azza wa Jalla describes the husband and the wife, He describes them as libas for each other, like clothes for each other. And the Prophet ﷺ, when he referred to marriage, he referred to marriage as completing half of one's faith. So you will see, even from a practical point of view, when a person gets married and they find a person who they wish to share their life with, it helps make that person grounded. You will see that this person is not the same person that they were yesterday. It will give that person a more focused sense of the view and their hopes and their things that they wish to achieve in life becomes more focused. At the same time, if you look at the way we as a Muslim community go about marriage, you can understand why marriage comes under threat. We don't even have to go far and speak about the challenges that people who want to marry today face from the outside world. If we just look within our own communities, with our own backgrounds, how many individuals, brothers and even some sisters have not come up to myself as an imam and said, Sheikh Imam, I'm looking to get married. Yet we have not been able to facilitate this for the community. Not only that, but we as Muslims, we have to understand that whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala closes a door, He opens another. Meaning that if there is something that is made haram, then there's always going to be another option. And this is Sunnatullah fil Khalq, the Sunnah that Allah Azza wa Jalla has established within the creation and within the religion itself. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes one thing halal, or when Allah Azza wa Jalla makes one thing haram, then there is something even better than that as an option in terms of the halal. But if we stand in front of the halal option here, which is marriage, and we put the conditions and we make things even more difficult than it really needs to be, then we are part of the problem and not the solution. When tomorrow our children don't understand the need to get married anymore, they say, we will live as a, what's that word that you use, common law, and we will wear boyfriend and girlfriend, and we don't need to get married. Marriage is something of the past, they say. But then we are the ones that have caused this to happen. If we were the ones that showed, even through our own marriages, through our own actions, set an example that no, marriage is something that has value, it had value in the past and it still has value until the end of time, then it would be something that the children, the next generation, the future generations would come to an understanding. But the problem today is that we are so busy in making things more difficult. I'll give you an example. Even within my own nationality, if a person wants to get married, there's hurdle after hurdle, there's things that you have to jump through these hoops, only for the final rejection to be, you're from a different tribe, you're not from the same tribe as me. And this is not just something that is unique to, in my case. Whereas if you look at the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, you will see that the Prophet ﷺ encouraged people to facilitate, to make it as easy as possible, saying that if a person, a young man in this case, comes and asks for your daughter's hand, as long as that person is a good person, then get him married, get both of them married. So today when you see marriage being fought against on so many fronts, it is no surprise when people are going towards the other options. When people spend their young lives not getting married until they're 30, 40 years old. Some people, they want to get married, but there are so many, things in the way that makes it difficult. And if a person is blessed with having found, their own wife, Allah Azza wa Jalla blessed them with children, then it is for us not to forget the next generation. And I speak passionately about this because as an Imam, it makes me sad when I see young people, both brothers and sisters, who want to do the right thing. Yet, the right thing is made into such a difficult thing to do. And a person can only take so much. When you try and you keep failing, yes, you should keep trying. But at the same time, there's shaitan on the side. At the same time, there's so many temptations on the side. And it is easy for a person to think, why should I even bother? Why should I go through all this difficulty? Let me just do what I need to do and get it over and done with. So this very short topic, marriage, if it is implemented in the way that we're taught in the Quran and the Sunnah, both from the help of individuals and communities, marriage is the fabric of societies. It is what brings people together Once you are married, you are settled, you have a stable life, other aspects of the religion become easier. You have someone to rely on, you have someone to support you, and this is something that every human being needs in their life. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about creation, Allah Azza wa Jalla tells us that everything is created in pairs. That there's these two pairs, they go together. So when it comes to human beings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the man for the woman and the woman for the man. And this is something that inshallah we will discuss further, perhaps in the upcoming khutbah and other classes as well. But I just wanted to give people a little bit of an understanding on this one topic. Inshallah, we will keep it brief because this is just the first class. The next classes we will go through other topics, and inshallah we will go through topics that both are contemporary and also topics that some people might consider to be controversial, in order to shine a light on where Islam stands on these issues, so that we can act accordingly. And Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.